Hey, let me know if you can hear me in chat, by the way, because I'm still, like, kind of figuring out if this whole thing actually operates or not. Hello. I'm no longer starting soon. Gotta move that. Sweet. That's good. Just letting you guys know ahead of time, there's gonna be a guest. My friend, he's an IRL friend of mine, but he also was the one to edit the trailer, so I figured it would be cool to have him on. But he is busy right now. I think I'm gonna wait for him before I actually do, like, the main event today and, like, play through the thing I just released. So I'll find something to do in the meantime real quick. Oh, why does it say I'm playing Game Grumps the video game? Because I figured that was a great category to stream in, and it describes this stream really well. I actually have no idea what I'm going to be doing for the majority of this stream other than talking, so I didn't want to put it in a, like, I didn't want to put it in a category like Friday Night Funkin' or something and attract viewers that would be there for stuff that I am not doing. So I picked the category because it has 0 followers. I should play web fishing. I've actually seen a lot about web fishing, but online, but I still have no idea what it is or what it entails. It's the versus Barry guy. No freaking way. Hold on, I'm gonna put... I got one piece of fan art today. I'm gonna put it up on stream if I can figure out how to do that, because I'm still a new streamer fella. There we go. Beautiful. Put that in the corner. Oh, also, if there are any, like, time discrepancies or, like, large cutouts in this stream, my Wi-Fi has been misbehaving. So, apologies in advance for that. You know how it is. Oh my god, it's the best mod director I've ever had. Mr. 9x Eep. Can I not make this any smaller? I should play versus Eep. I haven't played just normal versus Eep on stream. I've only played B-sides. You know what? That's what we're doing. I gotta download it because ever since I got this new PC, I unfortunately don't have an Eep build on hand. But I think that would be a good way to start this off. Unfortunately, it will be the the unfinished V3 with the busted assets, but that is better than nothing. I think Versus Eep is still one of the more charming things that I've worked on, if not the most. It was a great product of its time. I still think it holds up, like, you know, obviously not production quality wise, but I think the way that it, like, I'm having trouble getting across what I'm trying to say here, but I really enjoy it just because it feels very earnest and it doesn't feel like it's trying to, like, rely on production value for everything, which is something that I am not terribly interested in, and that's why I'm not, like, really following the new mainstream for Friday Night Funk and stuff. But that's besides the point. Gotta extract my Versus Eep build. Once a Love Struck demo drops, we want to work on Divine Duality update. I would gladly do that. Those songs are in need of touch-ups. And, like, I'd gladly do some new stuff. I remember we were throwing around ideas for, like, a couple extra songs for Divine Duality, like, a while ago. I don't totally remember what they were, but I do remember that they happened. I think one of them, the bit was, like, they were going to be in a museum looking at, like, art from the base Eep. Alright, I'm looking at the stream layout. I want to make this, like, a tiny bit smaller just for more screen real estate. Oh yeah, the null object reference. This menu theme is one of the funniest things I've ever made. Like, it's not bad, it's just funny. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out a little layout for my screen where I can still see chat. That should work. I forgot about all the V3 content because my version of choice is usually V2. Because I find floating Eep art style girlfriend funny, but I prefer having normal girlfriend. It's unfortunate that we didn't get it, the sprite working, and I would definitely prefer that if we did, but you know, it happens. I don't that's funny, that reminded me. I don't remember why, but this song was set to half BPM. Charting issues. 9X, if you ever went back and just updated the art for Versus Eep, I would probably do new versions of the song as well. Oh, it keeps freezing. That's unfortunate. Oh, after this song, I'll see if I can do anything about it. I need to describe my process for these songs at some point, because the only program I knew how to use when making the original, like, version 1 Versus Eve songs was GarageBand, and I did not own an Apple device at the time. So my high school had, like, a Mac lab that I would actively stay after school for, like, a couple hours at a time at to finish these songs. It was extremely funny. And then I didn't know how to do the boyfriend vocals in GarageBand, so what I would do is I would go to I would take the chromatic, sorry, I'm closing out a bunch of stuff to make sure it's not stealing bandwidth from the stream. I would put the song in Audacity, and Boyfriend's vocals would be, like, on an instrument or something, and I would spend, like, 3 hours just painstakingly cutting out the right notes from the audio file for Boyfriend's chromatic and pasting them in the proper places. It was such an intensive process.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I would absolutely love to see an updated Versus Eve, and once again, I would gladly contribute to that, because songs, especially this one, need an update. A lot of them hold up pretty well. I think all of them hold up reasonably well, but this, I think, is on the worst end of like the Versus Eve songs compared to my current work. I mean, this is pretty much true for every Eve song, but more so than most. I really prefer the B-side version. Cobalt Blade gave an excellent taste of what these songs could sound like if they were updated. And that, like, you know, it inspired me to do it someday, but obviously I'm knee-deep in way too many projects at the moment. And I keep taking on new ones, like this entire event that was all of Hell's Angel Day was planned, like, within a month. Oh yeah, the funny thing about Versus Eve songs, the V1 songs that were made in GarageBand, none of them have, like, just normal drum samples. They were all just me recording, like, noises I would make with, like, stuff that was lying around the computer lab, or, like, you know, claps and stuff. It was very silly. I believe the hi-hat in this song is like a coat hanger hitting against a table. And oh my god, I ended like 3 different songs like this in the Versus Eve mod with just a reference to format. I did it so much that I ended up referencing it when I made Hell's Angel 2021 for the event, because it's such a recognizable, like, old tick of mine, for lack of a better word. It is a really good melody. I'm still shocked by how memorable it was, considering I was, like, so new to the game. I'd still use it. It's really funny. And that's another reason I like that's another reason I don't hate any of the Eep songs or anything, with one exception. It's because usually they have pretty good motifs. This song's really quiet. I forgot. This song was more in my early FL Studio era where I had just no idea how to use the mixer at all. Hence, this song being extremely quiet. But yeah, this is just a project I find myself coming back to super often. I have a very large soft spot for the characters as they're portrayed here, and you know, obviously the music's still decent. This is the only like piece of Eep content that I actively that isn't a song that I actively like dislike. Just because the bullet notes make a sound, but the sound is also in the instrumental, so it's just really loud. I like begged Cobalt Boy to fix that when he was making the B-Sides mod because I was speaking with him at the time. Well, not speaking, but we were exchanging DMs about it. Oh yeah, yeah, the blend vocals were kind of difficult to settle on because the best voice for him would have been just the one they already used for, whatever I don't know what the character's name is, but it's from that Friday Night Fever Halloween update that was, you know, kind of in its heyday when Versus Eep was being worked on. That was just kind of the optimal ghost voice, but I think settling on whatever it was, what was it? I think it was actually like the male choir sample from the Wario Land 4 sound font, because that's all I used. Shit. I think it was the male choir, and I just used the... No, I tried to make it a Luigi's Mansion ghost, and it sounded like I had no idea what I was doing, so it did not sound very good. So I ended up using the male choir sample from the Wario Land 4 sound font in its higher range, because that had to sound like a ghost. Which was funny. It was a nice... I'm so washed, bro.
3, 2, 1, go!
But yeah, it was a happy accident that I ended up discovering that, but it worked really well. Watch out, my garlics. I still want to do a Living with Wario Friday Night Funkin' mod at some point. I got some people interested in it, but I was really busy at the time, so I never rounded them up into a chat or anything and started properly brainstorming for it. Yeah, I think it would be awesome too. I'm actually shocked. I didn't look into it too much, but I didn't see that anyone had done it. And I was kind of surprised. Alright. I think we've heard enough. I don't want to get walled by Caliber for half an hour on stream. Also, sorry I'm not reading the dialogue. I've done a lot today and I don't feel like doing funny voices, unfortunately. I remember my friend and I constantly quote this. Some guy played versus Eep on stream, like, really, like when V1 had like just released, because he was taking requests. And he, I don't know, he just like tore into it. And he like installed it wrong or something, and he said something that my friend and I constantly quote, because it's really funny. He said, versus Eep ruined my entire desktop. I actually went back to look for the soundbite at one point, but the guy's entire channel was wiped, so whatever. Hope he's doing well. This is where I developed my deep obsession with piano breakdowns. That didn't go away ever, clearly. If you listen to Hell's Angel 2024, that had one of those. You know, if we did remaster versus Eep, it would be very cool to have Cobalt Boy do a song if he were interested. Yeah, Psych is definitely easier to use now, at least in my experience, slapping together the mod for today. Because that, most of it was very easy. Honeycat had to help me with a couple things, but that was mostly pertaining to like it was mostly pertaining to stuff that went wrong when we just plunked the mod folder into Psych 1.0, since that changed things ever so slightly. Anyway, I hate this song. Yeah, the final release of Psych actually dropped while we were working on the mod, so we had to like, it was like just a few days ago. We had to like move everything over, which wasn't too difficult, but it presented a couple issues. Yeah, there's a reason I did not properly reference this song in Divine Duality. This is my least favorite versus Eep song by far, and probably my least favorite song I've ever released. I mean, it kind of serves its purpose, but I could do so much better. This is part of the reason I want to versus Eep remaster, because I want to do this song justice. Because it was absolutely robbed. I think part of it was was the first time I ever attempted to make 2 songs in one day. I had just finished the song that comes after this. And I was like mentally exhausted because that was, at that point, the best song I'd ever made. And then I was like, I may as well just do this one, but it wasn't worth it. It's not very good. I don't know if Cobalt White actually plans to continue Eat B-Sides and properly finish it, because at one point he said that Neon Dreams feels like a really good ending to the mod. But if he does, I would love to see what he does with this song, because I think he could do really well with it, considering how different a lot of the later B-side remixes of the Eep songs are. And I truly have no idea what direction he would take it. Oh, and it does the fun psych engine thing, where the vocals and the instrumental are in an equal length, so it gets robbed. And it makes noise at the end. Hello. It's your first time chat. I should start handing out moderator like I did in the Hell's Angel stream chat. Alright. Void Heart is pretty good. This one holds up. Obviously, I did a straight-up remix of it for Divine Duality, which honestly I might play next since we're on the topic and my friend is taking a lot longer than expected.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'll give you mod after the song. And I don't think most people have actually seen a lot of the 1v3 song. So I'm gonna play it next because I don't really care for it that much, but it was neat. It was something experimental that I did. Oh, hello, Nova Soup __. Thank you for drawing the art of me. I really, really like it. Yeah, literally everyone who listened to this song back in the day, it just like would point out the Defeat reference and move on, which was funny. Which is fair enough. That is why I took it out of the remix for Divine Duality though. But instead I replaced it with a No More Nuzzles reference that even the judges pointed out for the mod jam, which was incredibly funny. This is exactly why I put this bit in Hell's Angel 2021, because I swear I did this like every other song. Yeah, I feel so bad for those mod jam judges. Because they had been at it, by the time they got to our mod, for like, what, 8 hours of straight playing Friday Night Funkin' mods. I don't know why they didn't break it up into 2 days, but my god, those poor guys, and they were just like completely checked out. Hold on, I gotta check. Someone sent me something on Discord. All right. But yeah, those judges were like practically sleep playing our our mod until they got to that one reference, and that jolted them awake. It was so funny. If by some odd chance this stream ever got edited down into a video, this would be a great spot to insert a clip of that happening. Anyways, let's check out FileSyn.
3, 2, 1, go.
This was before I knew how to properly replicate Deep's chromatic in FL Studio. So it sounds off. Oh, 9x. I actually never figured this out. Could you explain what the black notes were supposed to do? Because I know when you hit them they play a sound effect, but they don't really do anything other than that. Oh, it was gonna be a dodge thing, gotcha. So, like, functionally near identical to the caliber bullets. I do like the sword sound. Yeah, it was so of the time, but I am so glad I got over my just like spam section compulsion, because my songs have so much more integrity, like, musically because of it. I will say, I do still like how these new Deep sprites turned out, especially since they're kind of... Oh, yeah! Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Especially since they're kind of directly compared to the old Deep sprites. There, you can kind of tell how much better things got. We have a free play song, don't we? Ooh. Nova Soup. This message got held for misogyny because it used the word MILF. Oh yeah, that's true. I probably shouldn't play that on I probably shouldn't play that one on stream. Thank you. I wasn't thinking about that. Alright. I don't have a copy of Divine... I have to allow this one too? Okay. I'm gonna download Divine Duality now, because I also don't think I have a copy of it on hand. If the stream gets dodgy, that's why. But I'm downloading it from Drive, so it shouldn't take It shouldn't kill the stream for too long. Now, how do I give you mod? Yeah, the chat is lively today. Cranberry. I should. Wait a minute, jwitn, what are you doing here? Get in stream. You're the guest of honor. I'm trying. I can't figure out how to give people mod because I'm an epic Twitch noob. You're here. You're very quiet.
Cool.
There we go. That should be
See
better.
if I can solve that.
No, I've took care of it. Don't worry.
Oh, neat.
So, because I didn't want to play the mod without you here, I ended up just playing versus Eep instead, and
Oh, that's awesome.
that means you will also have to sit through a Divine Duality playthrough because it got brought up.
Nice. Deep life forever.
That's what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm trying to mod everyone in chat,
Nice.
but it's way more annoying than it is on YouTube. Because YouTube is better than Twitch.
Ooh.
Controversial opinion.
Got a radical over here.
Yeah, I'm radical. Super awesome and radical.
Super rad.
You know, this pineapple emoji in chat actually reminds me that I have not played through FNF Fruit Salad on stream yet either. Now that I think about it,
The list keeps growing.
that is now that you're here, after Divine Duality, I'm definitely gonna play the actual thing that the stream is about. But once that's done, I think I'll play through FNF Fruit Salad because I haven't touched that in ages. It's got some of the best depictions of me ever.
Yeah. I like the Mario.
Your Eep, your life. Customize your Eep and make him your own. That's a good chat. Can I pin
Drawn
that?
to life.
There we go. Unpin after
5 days.
not seconds, 120 minutes. Timer must be. I can only pin it for half an hour. Oh, you'll have to go in like 15 minutes.
Oh.
That will probably only be enough time for Divine Duality, unfortunately. But
It's the big show.
I'm probably going to post this entire VOD unedited to YouTube if possible. So.
That is true.
Uh-oh, guys, Divine Duality. My PC doesn't recognize it. It must be a virus.
It's gonna ruin your whole desktop.
I was talking about how we quote that frequently. Thank you for providing evidence. That's really funny. Alright. It's been ages since I took this on, too. The Eep portion of the stream.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, yeah, while you were gone, I was talking about how Afterlife is like my number one on my list of songs I don't like ever. This is such an improvement on that. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
We were also throwing around the idea because 9X was in chat talking.
I want that.
I don't know if he's still here, but we were throwing around the idea of an EP remaster, which I think would be funny.
That would be.
I've thought about it quite a bit. You probably know that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's here.
Everyone's here. It's like Smash Brother Ultimate.
Yes! It's just like the Smash Brother.
I'm so happy with the Divine Duality soundtrack. It could definitely use an update, but like, it's not egregious.
What are you listening?
I feel the same way about it that I did the old Mini-Mix soundtrack, probably because they were from like 2 weeks apart.
Yeah. I remember getting updates for both.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. That was a good time. I would have if I were to name the Versus Eve remaster, I would have a very difficult time picking between Versus Eve Reformatted and Versus Eve Rearranged. Those are both really good names.
It's pretty good. Nova says call it Versus Eve Digital Deluxe Edition.
I think that's a good idea too, and include all the extras, like a comic. What else could be included in the Digital Deluxe? Eep 3D model. Having the notes on the left it always throws me off for some reason. I remember when I showed this mod to, well, more a friend of yours than a friend of mine, but a friend of ours, she was confused as to why Eep's voice changed from like a deep sounding male voice to high-pitched synth in the song, and I was like, that's actually just because it's in a different range. Honestly, I still think I chose probably the best possible voice for Eep because it's vaguely vocal and sounds very nice when it plays long notes and stuff.
Yeah, you did some good work on choosing the voices for Versus Eve.
Yeah.
I know Ed is one of your favorites.
Still, yeah, because it's so funny. It's like using a different equation to get the same answer. Because it was me engineering a synth when I had no idea what I was doing, but it ended up sounding pretty much exactly like Eep, but with a sort of a deeper timbre to it, which is like exactly what was needed for the situation. Yeah, the instrumental of this song is kind of like limp by my current standards, but I really like the melodies, so I would be very glad to remaster this too. Honestly, I feel like I'm just gonna be stuck in like a cycle of constantly remastering my songs for the next like 5 years or whatever, and then I'll have to start all over from the beginning again. Because
Ninex says he's very fond of the Divine Duality vocals.
Oh, I'm really happy with those. Too. Especially because Void's voice was just a different chromatic that I had made that I had lying around that was very like whispery and weird, but I put distortion on it that sounded like yelling instead. And because of the voice sample in Void Core, the jam judges thought that it was sampled from Jack Black. Which is extremely funny. I wish it was. He said Jack
I
Black.
remember that.
I wish Jack Black could play the mod and go, "It's me."
It's me. Yeah.
We should just make this
Waldo is
entire.
actually voiced by Jack Black.
I am. That's why I can go sweet.
He's a bit of a Jack Black himself.
We should just make this entire stream Kung Fu Panda 4 references. I still can't believe Mr. Beast was in that movie, and I had no idea.
What?
I told you this, I thought. The guy who cosplays as Poe
Oh, yeah.
is voiced by Mr. Beast.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Sorry to chat that I'm not interacting with you. I'm actually focused for once on playing the song. I did glance over and see Mr. Beast was in that movie.
I was just about to point that out. I had to find out this way too.
That was about my reaction when I learned from my girlfriend's friends. Speaking of, what's up, Derek's Tom?
Welcome.
I can't call the friend group that I'm referring to what I usually call them because I refer to them by their location.
Yeah.
Just dox
I have
everyone.
to double check my work.
Yeah.
So I don't say that.
I love streaming. This is great. This menu theme is so funny. It's just yet an EP2.
3, 2, 1, go!
Whoa. Yeah, that was the other moment in our mod that woke the mod jam judges up. Oh, I'm so washed. Oh, that's true. I can just call that friend group Beeg.
That's right, yeah.
And yeah, I try to keep these streams, like, you know, just pretty interactive, but mostly with people I know, because I try to make these streams have as little actual reach as possible. Because I don't think I would enjoy streaming with, like, a bunch of strangers in chat, or just as viewers in general.
You gotta help the algorithm, man.
Yeah, I do that all the time. I've sworn off the
money.
algorithm ever since I made Snattribution. Whoa, what's this reference? It's timely. Oh, by the way, everyone go check out Derek's Ton on YouTube. He makes good shorts about Nintendo stuff. Oh yeah, that is exactly why I'm playing Game Grumps the video game on Twitch right now, because that is a category with 0 followers. I said it during my last stream, which was on April Fool's Day, but I looked at it and I was like, I'm just gonna leave it because it has 0 followers. Yeah, could you pin that link? I don't know if you have pinning perms.
Yeah.
I've been plugging my own stuff for like 2 weeks straight. It's only fair I plug someone else's stuff now.
Don't sell your soul short, Derek.
Derek's tongue
For the
shorts.
next 20 minutes, you are all that. That's how long it's been for.
Yeah, I was about to jokingly say that this has to be the best Walto song remaster of all time, but unironically, I am still very proud of how this song turned out. But, naturally, it's probably not exactly the best Walto song remake anymore. You know what? I think, honestly, the biggest crime about this mod is that I didn't give it pause or game over themes, because those are usually, like, some of my best work.
Hey, you do a remaster.
I mean, we were also throwing around the idea of an update to this, so... Alright, catch you later, Nova. Soup. It was good seeing ya.
A good evening.
Hopefully the VOD will be up so you can see my funny dev commentary.
Yeah.
Alright. Now it's time for the Pete and potatoes. That's not funny, don't encourage me.
But that's what I'm here for.
Oh, you're right. We did explicitly discuss that. I said, hype me up no matter if my jokes are bad or really bad.
Yes.
My two settings.
Like that one.
Yeah. That was one of the two. I'm gonna sit here and wait till the menu theme loops before I start up.
You should stream this on Discord so I can hear it.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Because I've got the Twitch tab muted, so I don't hear you many times in a row.
In our server that I can't say the name of.
Yeah. For NDA reasons.
It's a secret. If I were to reveal even why it's a secret, that would get me in hot water. With who? I don't know. But it sure would.
Me.
It's true.
I would kill you.
Get a load
Sorry,
of his
Twitch.
jokes. Yeah. I need you to explicitly threaten to murder me on Twitch. .tv/Walto Music. Oh yeah, stream viewers, let me know if you can hear me okay over the music. Alright, catch you later, 9Rex. It was good talking to you. Alright, I guess I should do the whole dev commentary thing. Oh, I just realized I went into fun mode. I just wanted to showcase the new asset, but I'm probably going to get absolutely, like, slammed to the pavement by Hell's Angel. That's okay. Anyways, this is probably, like, glaringly obvious, but this song is... the entire thesis is make a 2010s pop song. At least in the instrumental. Because that was kind of the vibe I was going for with the original. And I just decided to, like, go lean way more into it.
That's for sure. I love this part.
Honestly, this is good because I might be able to authentically showcase the game over theme because I'll die on Hell's Angel.
Yeah.
It also gives us more runtime because that's a long song.
Yeah.
I guess after this I'll play Friday Night Funkin' Fruit Salad too. I didn't anticipate this just being a straight up FNF mod stream, but I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
This one was a lot of fun to work on, as were all of these really, but
Yeah.
this one brought me joy.
3, 2, 1, go!
I have to make my one legally obligated Game Grumps reference to stay in the Game Grumps category on Twitch. I've fulfilled the requirements. It's in the contract, I swear. Anyways, the old version of this song was a fan favorite, and by the fans, I mean literally just me and jwitn. Literally just us two. For this part alone.
It's legendary.
It is. It has not left my brain since the moment I made it. I don't know if I've ever dropped
What was it? Just
the full lore about this song actually
months ago
when I was at
we just realized that it was from here.
yeah, we that motif is something I use all the time, and we finally traced it back to this song semi-recently. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever given the full context for this, how this song originated. I was doing like with an IRL friend of mine, I was doing a little like music thing where we had a little melody fragment as a prompt, and we would elaborate it out into a whole little song. So I made like, I would say about 2/3 of the original song in like an hour, which is very strange to think about now, but I never got around to doing one of those. I should try to do that with someone.
Maybe in a few months, when I've gotten a bit more experience, I'll offer. But I would not be up for that right now.
Why not, dude? Doesn't have to be good. It's not a competition. It's just a creative exercise.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, because if it was a competition, you lose, because I'm the best one to ever make music. Yeah? I'm sorry for hurting your feelings.
3, 2, 1, go!
Next time I see you, we'll hug it out. to this song. I guess I can talk about this now, because this was by far the most effort I put into a single song for this whole thing, because obviously the event was centered around it. The idea came to me while I was like walking around my town, as I'm wont to do. I was listening to some music, and recently one of my friends had recommended me a song called Unstopping from a game called Zero Ranger. He said the game was really not very good, or at least like just decent, but he really liked that song, and I listened to it. And that's kind of what that opening guitar bit was inspired by. And really, I kind of just focused on trying to give this song like a memorable structure, because I think a lot of the melodies that were there, I tried to only keep like the super duper memorable melodies from the original. I'm gonna die probably. Oh my god.
Wonderful.
I died there twice during playtesting, which was really funny.
Well, no organic game over showcase for you.
I'm gonna hit R right at the end of this.
Not organic. Not pasteurized.
Wouldn't it be?
I bet it was an antibiotic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, way back during the synth solo part, because obviously my attention was elsewhere, my original vision for that bit, because I wasn't originally planning to actually get this charted in a mod, my original vision was to have a henchman like whip out a keytar and start playing the synth solo, but obviously, especially on such a short time frame, that wasn't going to come to fruition. I really would have loved that though. There's also some parts of some of the songs where I would love it if the car went through like a tunnel and it got dark. That I mentioned to you at some point, I think.
Yeah.
Part of this is a reference to that song I made in Mario Maker that one time while we were waiting for Denpomem to launch.
Forgot about that. The Denpomem wait.
Can't believe I went nuts for that disappointing game. But that's neither here nor there.
Got a question in the chat.
Plans for Hell's Angel 2025. I try not to make plans until like a couple months out.
Probably gonna be on the same day though.
Yeah, definitely the one thing that I do have in mind is making this the 23rd specifically the day of, so because this year, since I was establishing it, not a lot of people knew that it was happening. I tried to promote the crap out of it, but there were still multiple people who asked me what I was up to today, so clearly it didn't work flawlessly, despite the fact that I pinged everyone in my server like 17 times. So
This is about.
really, I just want to keep kind of doing this general outline. I don't think I'm going to remaster the mod again, at least not next year, but I'm planning to have at least, you know, some sort of musical thing accompanying it. I try not to get an idea for the song in my head because I want it to come from like the mindset that I'm in at that point in time. because that's kind of the whole point, is to show how much I've grown musically. And it's hard if I plan for something so far in advance that I'll look at it in like, what, 8 to 10 months and be like, wow, this really doesn't reflect anything related to my style anymore.
Yeah, it's like if you're walking through the park and you see like some people sitting on the bench, and you go up to them and you ask them how they're doing, and they're like, oh, we're fine, and you ask if they could leave because you wanted the bench, and so they do, and you pick it up and you slam it on the ground and it makes a little scratch. It's a benchmark.
You know, I wouldn't really want to do a stream with face cam, but that would have been a very entertaining moment to have face cam.
Sorry about that.
I'll leave that to the imagination of the viewers, or viewer singular. I'm not looking at numbers. Oh, you're talking about like the animation thing. Yeah, I feel bad asking people for stuff like this. And I don't know if I would incorporate any sort of like synth solo or guitar solo or whatever into next year's version. But when it gets closer, I might see if I can solicit sprites. It's just that, like I said, usually I plan to make the song like a month out from the big day at most. And I don't want to rush people. I already felt like I was rushing our poor charter and you with the thumbnail. And I gave nearly a month's notice for both of those. Not to mention our poor trailer editor here, who made the entire thing in like 10 minutes or something.
It was fun.
I'm glad that people enjoyed working on it. It was fun just kind of rounding up random skilled people that I know to help out.
And then me.
Well, I wouldn't have asked you to edit the trailer if you weren't skilled at editing. I wouldn't have asked you for it if you made your video and like flip a clip or something.
I haven't even heard of that one.
Exactly. It's like the band lab of animation software or editing software. Where, yeah, I mean, I didn't think it took you a whole month to draw the thumbnail, but that's why I like giving advance notice for these things, because I never know what's going on in people's personal lives. I hate assigning deadlines in general, because as much as I gassed up this event, it was just a silly little thing. So I don't want to, like, you know, place more importance on it than necessary. But I really appreciate that everyone came together and made some cool stuff, because I think the event was much better than it would have been if it was just me dropping a bunch of songs or trying to cobble together the mod myself and having all sorts of reasons.
Great turnout for the
Yeah, I was impressed
premieres.
by the actual Hell's Angel premiere especially. That was, I don't know, it's usually no one pulls up to my premieres, and obviously I advertised this one like ages in advance, but it's kind of surreal seeing people like properly come out and check out my stuff still, and like seeing an outpouring of like, go check this out from people on Twitter and such. You know, it's kind of touching in a way, just because this is something I've worked at for a while, and it's still surreal to properly get recognition for it. Anyways, I'm gonna put on the pause theme instead of the game over theme to continue talking over. But yeah, I was really impressed by how people came together. The Walto Warriors, as it were. I don't even remember how that name started, but it is perfect. I have thought about rebranding occasionally, but that's usually the one thing where I'm like, I would never have a name for my fan base or whatever that's better than Walto Warriors. It's extremely fun. But yeah, overall, just really impressed by, maybe impressed is the wrong word, surprised by how much people were willing to check this whole thing out. Because honestly, my expectations were that it was going to be like me, Nova Soup, you, and like maybe 2 more people total. I'm actually gonna take a peek at the views on Hell's Angel right now, because I know people were plugging it. Oh, I actually just got Hoonie Cat's chart showcase in my recommended. That's funny.
Ooh.
Oh, I just got a comment from someone that says, I haven't viewed or listened to anything from FNF since 2021, but God, this is so fire on 2024. That's really sweet.
Nice.
Winning over the tough crowd. Wow, 60 views ain't bad for 4 hours ago.
Wow, yeah.
How's Hell's Angel 2021 doing? 33 views.
Wow. That's funny.
Oh, thanks for the link. I'm downloading Fruit Salad right now, but I might play it after. Oh, that's not the new version. This is. Once again, if stream gets choppy, it's because I'm downloading. Is there anything funny I can put on stream while we wait? Let me see. I've got to have at least one funny image.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Cowboy. I like that. This looks like it's going to take a while to download. Oh, never mind. It's done. I accidentally downloaded it twice. That's cool.
Nice. Now you have double the power.
Double the fruit and double the salad.
Extra power.
Extra life?
Extra power.
Yeah, after this, I'm going to completely sell out to the Twitch meta and start watching cursed commercials.
Oh.
Well, no, actually, that's not completely selling out to the Twitch meta. That would be getting naked on stream.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Aw, you're no fun. Ha ha ha.
That doesn't happen in Game Grumps, the video game.
Are you sure? Have you played Game Grumps, the video game?
Irrelevant.
If people send in TikToks, that would be funny. Game Grumps what is Game Grumps the video game on even? And what is it? I looked this up and I cannot find, because Game Grumps the video game just kind of brings up Game Grumps. Game Grumps.
It's actually fake.
Because all the stuff about them has the word video games. GameGrumps.com. I think the reason this category has no followers might be because it's not real.
That's awesome. You're a real trailblazer, you are.
Is this... Come on. There's no way, right? That this just isn't real. Because it was a category listed on Twitter. Alright, I'm checking Steam. No, I don't want to play House Party. I don't want to play Dream Daddy. I don't think this is a real game. That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep streaming in this category forever.
You should
Oh, that was the wrong. I
try to make
mini
Walto
mix.
Quest a category.
I'll figure that out. That'd be funny. Here, I'll stream this mod to you in Discord as well. I forgot I didn't get to make a menu theme for this because this was, you know, important to the identity of the mod. I say, I'm just gonna leave it at that. This is cinema. Oh yeah, we have to play them in order. Except for this one. It's gonna be weird hearing this again. Or maybe Psych Engine will crash.
Oh, that's my favorite song.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, I love Crash. I also didn't get to make a dialogue theme because this was important to the identity of the mod. I was not even offered. See, I was talking about playing Sus 12, but the problem, there's multiple problems with that, actually. We have the other dev in chat with us here. He's currently working on an update, but he decided to wipe every other copy of it off of the face of the earth. So now there's no copy that's not under construction. And also, that it's kind of difficult as a stream thing because for reasons I can't necessarily explain without showing,
Lots of people will be doxxed.
yeah, pretty much. There are some very real identities in that mod that are revealed. Anyways. Oh great, I probably had to actually read the dialogue for this one. Oh wait, no I don't.
There should be a mod where Walto says, "Girl, I'm sorry, bro."
Girl, I'm sorry, bro.
Sorry.
I still think the funniest thing about the dialogue in this mod is the fact that there's a point where the text sound changes to Vine Boom. Just for one line. And then I think the joke gets reused at one point and it's significantly less funny, but I could be wrong. I haven't played this in ages.
Oh, you've become ill. Your rating is sick.
That's true. Achoo.
Yeah.
I think after this we should go through the YouTube comments on my most popular videos on stream. Like we haven't done that together enough. But no one's gonna understand if I just yell Iceman. Granted, that's not one of my 2 most popular videos. This piano solo changed lives.
I think it's funny that red and black is the Walto color scheme.
That's my palette. No one else
And
has ever used it.
That is what I wear to both of my jobs.
Yeah, stop copying me.
I'm just a huge Walto fan.
Quit it. You know how I just personally thanked you for that earlier today? Stop. Why does it stop responding for like 5 seconds every time I load up a song? That's it. That's the best gag in the entire thing. Of course, the new dialogue song kind of steps on it because there's also just random Vine Booms in there.
3, 2, 1, go!
I still can't believe this was like the Walto song at one point. I mean, it fits the blueprint. It's the mom's there, but
Yeah.
a rap battle.
A rap battle.
I didn't feel like reading out the Eve dialogue when we played it, but I probably would have made a nod to that had I tired myself out today, so I'm not feeling making funny voices for dialogue. Yeah, because the progression of like songs I really was like deeply proud of. This was the first one, I think. Yikes. And then it went what, Crisis, Hell's Angel, Landlord's Lament, and Shatter interchangeably for a while. And then I kind of stopped settling on one for long periods of time. What about Kaioken D-Sides, bro? That's your best song, bro.
Kaioken D-Sides? Is that Fred?
Bro. He looks like Fred. We don't even have to read the comments from that video on stream. We can just say that, and that summarizes literally every single one.
Hello.
I like how we can just say the word hello, and I know exactly what you're talking about because that's that comment soliciting free word. Hello, I am a Roog with KKV's D-Side team, also known as the guy who made D-Side's Triple Trouble. So, can you make the songs? Something along those lines.
Yeah.
This is the part where Oracle of Stars tunes back in because Barry is here. I don't know if he has the stream on in the background or not, but... I still feel so, like... Oh yeah, there it is again. I still think about the quote-unquote collab between these two mods because, Oracle agreed to it without knowing what this mod's deal was outside of the music. So, after realizing what he got himself into, he ended up retconning it as a dream. And that's just funny to me. Because I guess this was a tonal difference from what he wanted versus Barry to be. One thing I do really like is how Barry's little star thing is actually matched to the custom arrow palette in this mod. In the same way that it matches the default Funkin' arrows in the original mod.
Oh, that's neat.
I also forgot about the Among Us sprite, actually. Should I boot up the link you sent me just to play Cranberry after this?
If you want. Nice pin.
Excellent pin. This is why you've been made moderating. I'm still pretty proud of this song in terms of composition, just because it combines these two songs really well, which I don't do song combinations much, but I really want to more. The mixing's god-awful, though. Because Barry's chromatic is notoriously difficult to work with and make a good mix. Because it's all high-end. And that was getting drowned out because this song already has a good amount of high end. So I just slapped a bunch of filters on it that exaggerated the high end a ton. So it's just like a hissy mess. Had to miss one more time. This one's still also pretty good. Once again, it's buffering, but... Pineapple. I like how he made the sprites for Send Pineapple deliberately low frame rate. I do think I was very amused by that. Actually, this reminds me, I think Switcher Beats actually, for the update to this mod, had to consult BetaWare for help with the sprites, because they weren't exporting properly. I don't fully remember how that went down, but vaguely. I think that happened, but... First recorded instance of Walto motif, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Not Landlord?
No, this is pre Hell's Angel even.
Oh.
It did not... I did not catch it as a motif until, like, long after I made it, like, my thing. But it is there, which is funny. Also, the double time drums in this song are kind of neat. I think they're probably mostly there because I was inspired by Power Link. Because, you know, old Walto song is of its time. I really didn't like this song when I made it. I think it's pretty good now, though. Because I made it in a short time frame. I literally finished it, like, on Halloween for the update, because, like, inspiration struck. I like how he acknowledges that it's again here. That's kind of a good bit.
3, 2, 1, go!
That stupid scream. I think I just looked up man screaming and took the first result on YouTube.
I think I remember that.
This was in the era where I panned the voices slightly left and slightly right. Also shouts out the Walto chord progression, as I called it back in the day. Huh. Yeah, that was neat. I haven't played that mod in ages.
Yeah.
I'm gonna download the thing you sent me now and play Cranberry.
Oh, I just realized.
Oh, you did?
I remembered.
It'll be good. Someone shine the bat signal so Oracle of Stars comes back.
Was he here earlier?
Yeah. He was in chat at one point. It was very early on. He sent like 2 messages, and the last one was just like, "Have fun, guys. I'm gonna lurk." Nothing wrong with that. I just I typically don't declare when I'm going to lurk. Yeah, the berry signal. This is our favorite build of berry. All of this is official, by the way. Everything you're about to see is official berry content. And that is true until someone says it's not.
That's true. We got a berry team member here.
I am a berry team member. What's so funny?
Nothing at all.
This is how we're gonna summon him. This is the bat signal. Yeah, I think I am just gonna post the full unedited VOD of this to YouTube. Unless it deletes the VOD again. But I think I have VOD storage on permanently. I sure hope. It would be a crime if it wasn't. Anyways, official berry content time. I won't go so far as to call this an update teaser, but here, I should probably stream this in Discord for you. You can tell by this single frame of it that we had nothing to do with it.
Ignore that the menu theme is hoodoo.
You know what? I should probably get through the menus as quickly as possible because I might get smited.
That's true.
I'm talking over it so nobody can hear it. Where's Cranberry? Cranberry! Christmas blast. Oh. I don't think it ever gets old. If you are a YouTube viewer watching this, tag Goodiebag on Twitter and tell him you really like the new berry redesign with like an image of this attached or a timestamp. This
there is one really good timestamp that you'll see in this.
Yeah, there's a very specific frame. This might cause problems for future me.
Good to hear Cranberry again.
Yeah.
It's been too long since I listened to it.
I miss. I miss the days when directors were as receptive to my music as I remember the team being the Cranberry at the time. The most receptive director I've worked with recently is probably Cyphus Velcroft of Purchase Takeout fame. Oh my god, it's a Blast Off Caveman reference.
Oh my gosh, is that Caveman?
Yeah, man.
Iceman.
Iceman. If you go to the comments of Caveman from Versus Barry, you will see a comment that says Iceman in all caps, followed by 6 upside down exclamation points, and I think it might be my favorite YouTube comment of all time I've received, or at least in like the top 5. I can't say it's my favorite because of that absurdly long comment on Snotribution. Alright, let me make sure that I don't incur the legal wrath any more than I already have.
That's true. It's probably dangerous to play any of my cuts.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Even Rocket Man.
Especially Rocket Man.
Yeah.
That's... Wow, we covered a lot of ground. I know it hasn't been that long, but
honestly, it would be funny if you got DMCA'd on Twitch for the hey.
It would. I'm trying to think of other stuff I could do because I don't know. That was fun. I may as well scroll down and look at what other mods I have on here. I have Barry B-sides and Eat B-sides, but I've played those on stream before.
Yeah.
Same with this inconspicuous copy of Shaggy Matt. Is this a mod pack or no? It's an engine. I will actually play this because I don't think you liked it much, but during my little phase of Game Banana Adventures, we discovered this mod that was just a Kinder Bueno FNF mod, which...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I quite liked the song other than the fact that its main substance seems to be references. I was actually thinking of remixing it. Just to see what the creators would think. I think the audio streaming screwed up. Hold on. That did not sound normal. Yeah. It's the fan-made Pico chromatic that everyone likes. I've talked to you about this for reasons, but I never actually had a problem with this chromatic, even though I know a lot of people did. I do think it kind of defeats the purpose of using Pico in a song if you're just going to use tuned vocals, but other than that, I mean, it doesn't sound that bad. Yeah, this is what the epic Friday Night Funkin' Kid Twitter users would call generic in like 5 sets of quotes or something. But I think it's quite nice. I did, for that reason, try to shy away from making, say, Battle for Beverage sound this way. But I do quite like this style and this particular interpretation of it. I wonder if I still have that other mod, Strength and Beauty or whatever it was called. That would be a fun stream play. Hey, get my chord progression back. I got this like a singular fragment of that turn stuck in my head at work for like 3 hours once. I don't know why. Wow. This really was Game Grumps, the video game.
Maybe Game Grumps, the video game, with friends we made along the way.
Maybe I'm not so grump.
Am I your gamer?
Oh, am I a grump? Oh no, I'm gonna get copyright struck. Now let me see if I can find that other mod I was thinking of. We have that one Splatoon one I played. We have the Maker's Funk. We have Matt versus the World.
You have High Euroconde.
We have D-Sides. I think I have High Euroconde. I think I deleted every single mod that wasn't a unique build, though. So I don't think I have Strength and Beauty on me. And I don't feel like downloading anything else. I should play Visual Bowel on stream.
Does that have real names in it?
It doesn't, but it does have
Check it
a
out.
full-on picture of one of our friends in the menus.
That's true.
You gotta make stream-friendly builds of everything. There's gotta be one last thing I can end the stream off with that's funny. I don't know if there is. I doubt I can't end the stream off with High Euroconde. That's like a popular song. I'm like just scrolling through my folders now, looking for anything interesting. Turquoise Shaggy.
So it turns out you can play Visual Bowel
Is it just
without seeing the picture, as long as you don't pause.
well, how am I gonna beat
But-
the whole novel without pausing?
Exactly, you can't.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end off with a Barry B-sides single song.
Are
Okay.
you gonna do one of yours?
Yeah. Much as I love the Aquamarine ones. I was worried this build might have new content in it, but it doesn't.
One down.
Honestly, I'm still impressed with how the recolors came out, even though Aquamarine was literally just like recoloring every frame in a paint program. I don't remember exactly which one. I don't need to talk at length about the Aquamarine lore. I'm still so glad Aquamarine signed off on me just putting a remix of an Eek B-Sides exclusive song in here. It's so funny. It'll never trump the original though. That song's impressive.
Big fan of it.
So I've heard.
Big fan of.
Big fan of Cobalt Boy 22. Alright. You know, I think I'm just gonna end off the stream there, honestly. We don't need to keep it too long.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Okay, reconnection successful. Alright, apparently my stream just dropped out. I don't know if that's true or not.
Looks like it.
That's cool. Well, at any rate, thank you to everyone who gave support
back up.
for this event. And hopefully this comes out better in the VOD than it does, or seems to be on stream. I really appreciate anyone who spread the word or just showed up and gave kind words, because I put a lot of work into it and so did a couple other people. And I'll catch you guys later.